Last December, as you know, we were putting the sale of Mary Arches up for sale, the car park, for a number of reasons. We wanted to bring it forward at some stage. We can't do that now because the Exeter City Living is no longer exists for that purpose, so we need to find a partner. I'm pleased to say that we've now found a partner. We've agreed the heads of terms. I mean, we've had a lot of interest. We had something like 14 bids from 11 different bodies. That demonstrates the interest that organisations and businesses and firms have in Exeter, because we are a go-ahead place. And so that is going to be for residential development. Obviously, it will go through planning, proper consultation at the time. We've knocked the bus station down now, and that's long gone, and of course it's just an open space at the moment right next door to our wonderful leisure centre, as you know, and the new bus station. So we are in discussions, and a paper will come forward to the next executive on what we call the area, we're calling it City Point. We are clear that we want to bring forward a scheme which will provide residential built to rent homes, also some community spaces, some public realm areas, some shops, a real mixed development. That is the long-term plan. So can I say this nonsense that I'm hearing, that somehow we're going to turn it into a car park permanently? We're not. You have to advertise the parking changes you're going to make. Okay, that is what we're doing, and we're currently consulting on that. And part of that is giving the council the authority, should we need to put car parking spaces on that site. Now, not permanently, but at the moment, as we look out the window, it's empty. It's doing nothing. I think that's very silly. Prime spot in the middle of town. Before we get to that big development that I spoke about, we are entering into, hopefully, businesses in the city centre strategy to talk about what we call a meanwhile use. And you've seen this in some cities. Bristol's an example, and this is where small businesses pop up. We help small cafes, restaurants, businesses. Obviously, we want to consult. We consult with the local councillors, with business, to bring something in the interim. Are we going to have a permanent car park there forever and a day? No. We've got plans to regenerate the city centre. Exeter is not just about car parks, it's about a thriving city centre that we intend to maintain. We entered into one of the public sector decarbonisation funds with government. They were going to give us £6.3 million. It had to be dealt with within a 2-year period. The first year is about a feasibility study. That cost £640,000 nearly, and all that money has been funded by central government. Not one penny has it cost the council. We were going to allocate £871,000 for a budget. We've not spent that, and that budget will stay there. It was clear from the many reports I was receiving from the officers, who I trust implicitly on this matter, that the scheme would not be delivered, despite what somebody else may say. The evidence was there, it's not able to be delivered. We care about the city's finances, the officers care, and so that was the advice at the time. Is all lost? Of course it's not. We've already been told there's going to be a public sector decarbonisation fund 4 come out shortly in October. Okay, so we will have a feasibility study already on the RAM in the Riverside, all ready to go. We'll really be ahead of the game. We've still got the contribution of £871,000. I like to think that our scheme will be acceptable to central government. If they are true about decarbonising the country, they will see the scheme is ready to go. And I'm confident that we will be successful. So I think we've taken, to quote somebody, all the right decisions, all in the right order. Absolutely. At the full council meeting, and I believe it will go through with the support of all bodies, we will bestow the Alderman rank to Richard Branston. He's been a fantastic councillor for the new town and St Leonard's area over the years, been returned many a time with huge majorities. That tells you something when a councillor can get returned in that way time after time. Richard deserves a nice retirement now, and I believe the city bestowing upon him the aldermanship is very much richly deserved.